Welcome to the American Council of the Blind of Virginia's Voices of Vision, a live Zoom broadcast where we conduct 30-minute interviews with inspiring guests making an impact in the blind and low vision community. ACBVA is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. We appreciate your support. Enjoy the show. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Voices of Vision. The American Council of the Blind of Virginia is so excited again to bring you our second show. I'm Deborah Hill, and I'm here with Maria Evangelista, our
Hello,
host,
everyone.
and also Teresa Breeden, who is our tech guru and also the treasurer for ACBVA. And we are so excited to welcome back Roseanne Ashby, the Vice President for the American Council of the Blind of Virginia. Now, of course, you recall we made history yesterday with her on our first show, our invited guest, and she spoke all about ACB of Virginia. And today, Roseanne is welcome back again with us. And she is going to focus today on our fabulous upcoming state convention. Welcome, Roseanne.
Oh, thank you, Deborah. It's wonderful to be back again.
Yes,
Welcome.
welcome. Well, we're going to get started, Roseanne, with you just giving an overview of the time, date, place for the convention, maybe if there's a theme, and how to register if you're interested in coming to the convention this year.
Okay, absolutely. So our convention is going to be October 17 to 19, starts on a Friday evening and goes through Sunday midday in Fredericksburg, Virginia at the Hilton Garden Inn. And the theme of this convention is together again, reconnect, recharge, and rise. So, as you can see, we are super excited. We have a very positive theme, looking with excitement about being together and making plans for the future.
Great. That is so exciting. And it's going to be so much fun to be together again. And just tell us a little bit about how to register if you're interested in coming.
Okay, the best way to register is to go to our website, acbva.org, and you will be able to register there. If you have any difficulty, you can contact myself or Teresa and we can assist. But there is a form that you need to fill out. You need to indicate, which meals you're going to be participating in. You can let us know if you need some assistance with transportation. We will have folks to meet you at the Fredericksburg train station if you're taking the train. If you need some financial assistance, I'm also glad to talk to you about that confidentially. But the registration material is on the website. And then once you register, you go to a different page and you pay. And so again, registration is $50, but if you are a student, it's $25. And we would love to have some young people, high school and college age students there.
Oh, that sounds great. All inclusive.
Okay, so since you talked about a little bit about transportation arrangements, I know that I myself had a little hesitation on joining because I'm not driving as a visually impaired person. So that I would like you to talk a little bit further about that on what kind of transportation arrangement did you have, like traveling wise? Because I know people are going to be coming from different places, like the hotel accommodations. Where again, could you repeat where it's going to be at,
Mhm.
and what kind of arrangements do you have? As I've
Mhm.
said, if you don't mind being a little bit more detailed about it.
Mhm. Okay, well, so the hotel is not far off I-95. So for anyone who's driving, it's really very accessible. We picked this location because we want to encourage people from all over Virginia to be able to come. But again, it is not far from the Amtrak station in Fredericksburg. We are trying to get that station to be staffed Friday and Sunday. We don't know that that will happen yet. So, as a fallback, we have a plan to meet people at the station if they're taking Amtrak, or on Friday, you can also take the VRE if you're coming from Northern Virginia. So, you just need to let us know when you're coming in. What time does your train arrive? And we will have a sighted volunteer to meet you and to transport you to the hotel. And also, we are working on some carpool options too, because some of our members have spouses or partners who are driving, and they will be able to provide a bit of assistance with carpooling. We really, really want people to come, Maria, and we will do
Yeah.
everything we can to get them to the convention.
And believe me, I have seen how much you've worked hard just to make this happen. So hopefully there will be a lot of people who would join, because it's very beneficial to everybody, who, especially those people who are not sighted.
Absolutely.
And Roseanne, is there also a virtual component to the convention this year?
There is. We are very fortunate to have ACB's own Rick Morin. He does a lot of the um, virtual components, logistics for the American Council of the Blind nationally. And we are very lucky to have him help us. He's coming down from Boston and he's going to work with us. And we do plan to have our sessions be virtual. And the registration for attending virtually is $10.
Oh,
How
so
do they
all
do that?
members will have an
Yeah.
opportunity to participate, even if you can't be there in person.
Mhm.
That's terrific.
Absolutely,
That's
yes.
terrific. But when you arrive at in person, I just know you have fun activities and educational activities planned. And so we'd love to hear more about some of the things that, as members and guests, we're going to be doing to increase our learning and education that weekend.
Okay, let me start out. So for Friday night, we are starting with the hospitality hour and an icebreaker so we can get to know each other. And so that'll be real fun. I think people will really enjoy that. And then we have a session on leadership training. This is something that our president, Doug Powell, is very big on in terms of growing leaders within our organization. Because, of course, we are self-led, we're consumer run. So that's really important. On Saturday, we have 5 sessions. Um, we've got one on advocacy, and it's going to be kind of the ABCs of advocacy in terms of helping us get geared up to advocate in Richmond during the General Assembly session that will be starting in January of 2026. Then there's a session on tips and tricks around the house. And this is going to be participatory so that our members will actually be sharing things that they've learned, shortcuts and tips as a blind or low vision person. In terms of cooking and cleaning and house repair and anything really related to managing your household. And then after lunch, we have a session on emergency preparedness. That's very, very important, with the weather that seems like it's increasingly bad, sometimes with hurricanes and floods and tornadoes and fires too. We, as blind and low vision people, need to learn how to protect ourselves and how to plan ahead and make a plan in case of an emergency. Then we have a session on fall prevention. Falls are a leading cause of accidents amongst older blind people and maybe not even older people. So we want to prevent falls. And one of the things Doug is going to be doing, and Dave Fuller, who's from the Division for the Blind and Vision Impaired, they're going to get us up out of our seats and learn some balancing exercises. I think this will be a fun session for everyone. And finally, we've got a session on assistive technology and AI. And one of the things we're going to learn about are the different kinds of smart glasses that are available for blind and low vision people. And I do want to just say, in terms of the educational part of this, we've got our own really talented and bright members who are going to be leading a lot of these sessions. And that's what's exciting because, as I say, we are a consumer organization and we've got a lot of terrific people who can have a lot to share and a lot to to give us.
So, since you mentioned about that, you said there are fun things to do. So, are there more fun things to do and then serious things to do? Is there gonna be dancing? Is there gonna
Oh,
be
I don't I
you
don't
know?
know, Maria, if
Although
we're
I
gonna
don't dance,
dance,
although
but
I don't dance, but I
we
know that we have a lot of great singers. Like Deborah is a great
yes,
singer.
yes, we
Yes,
do. And we have a terrific keynote speaker at our Saturday night banquet, our own Deborah Hill. She is a
yes.
singer and motivational speaker, and she's going to share a wonderful evening with us. And then
Mm-hmm.
after dinner, we plan a silent auction, which is really fun. We're going to
Mm-hmm.
have some beautiful items, some various baskets and blankets and just a lot of fun things that we can bid on. And so that'll be, Saturday evening, and we'll have a good competition because remember, whatever we raise goes to ACBVA. That's the whole purpose of the silent auction. We'll be having raffles during the day. We may have some other entertainment to be determined Saturday evening.
Mm-hmm.
So we definitely
Exciting.
have a lot of fun things planned.
Party, party. And as the keynote speaker, I'm telling you, by the time we're done, we're going to be on our feet, clapping, dancing. So we're going to have fun. Lots of fun. Now, let's move on to the vendors and exhibitors and the
Mhm.
sponsors. This is always a fabulous part of the convention for our members and our vendors to show us all the things that, and tools for accessibility and resources that are available to us. And so we'd love to hear about who you already have lined up.
Okay, absolutely. I know everybody loves to go to the exhibit room, and we do have a nice room right across the hall from the meeting room for our exhibitors. And we're still in the process of recruiting, but basically we've got the Division for the Blind and Vision Impaired. They're going to have a table. We have the Prevention of Blindness Society of Metropolitan Washington. They're coming down to share what they do in terms of training and equipment um, and programming. We also have the Foundation Fighting Blindness. Davita Lures is going to be there, and she's also involved with the Lions throughout the state of Virginia. So that's going to be, to learn more about blindness research and all that. We've got Patriot Vision. They sell a lot of assistive aids that are relevant for blind folks. We're working on getting more low vision devices, vendors who sell low vision devices. We're finalizing a lot of those. We have got a young man who is going to be selling treats and toys for your pets, and he
Mm.
himself is blind. I think that's really fun and exciting. And again, we're still in the process of, recruiting more vendors. A table, a full table is only $80 and a half table is $40. The important thing for vendors to know is that you will have an opportunity to speak briefly about your products or your services at our lunch, and then your information will be part of our program and it will become part of our website and the Facebook page that we have. So being a vendor is not just what happens on Saturday between 9 and 5 or whatever. It really pays off for the long run. So
Yes, yes.
Well,
please
I'm
do.
excited. I'm
Yes.
gonna have to save some money then because I am so excited to join that silent auction, and of course those toys for my pet. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go crazy about that.
Yes. Now, of course, it's not going to be all fun and games. There is a business component to our convention as well. Isn't that how we're wrapping up on Sunday?
Yes, we have to take care of some business. So we're going to be looking at streamlining our bylaws, and we need to have a vote on those bylaws. We may be electing a board member, and of course, we'll have committee reports from all of our committees, membership, fundraising, program, advocacy. All those committee reports will be Sunday morning. And then we have the Division for the Blind and Vision Impaired. Rick Mitchell or one of his designees is going to speak to us, and there's going to be a public hearing. And this is really important because we need to give feedback to the agency about its services, because this agency is critical to helping blind people become independent. So if you have something to say, whether it be good or critical, we want you to be there and be able to speak.
All right. That's what advocacy is all about. And it is great that they're a part of our program.
Absolutely.
Yes. With Roseanne, this has been fabulous. We've learned so much, and it makes me want to just hop in the car and drive right now.
I
Well,
agree.
but it sounds like October is a long time away, but it really isn't. So
It's
let's
right around the
have
corner.
you give a last call to action to anyone who's interested in coming. Isn't there a kind of an incentive to register now?
Oh, there is, Deborah. I'm glad you mentioned that. So if you register before September 1, you will be in a drawing for a nice prize.
Mm,
Okay, so we
mhm.
so that's, yes, definitely incentive. And I encourage people, please register early and get your hotel room booked. We don't want to let these rooms go, because if we don't reserve them, they'll be put out for the public to book a room. So please, please book your room. You don't have to pay until you arrive at the convention.
All right. So that's our call to action, everyone, members, supporters, friends, family, and guests. Okay. Sign up today for the ACBVA State Convention. Thanks so much, everyone, for another fabulous show. And we cannot end without Teresa Breeden, our treasurer, coming
Yes.
to share exciting fundraising news.
Thank you, Deborah. So, the road to our convention is paved with some awesome fundraising opportunities, and we want you to be part of the fun. So, we have a Scentsy sale going on where you can stock up your favorite scents while shopping um, for burners and wax melts while supporting ACBVA. We are selling a tote bag that has our logo on it. So you can grab a heavy duty. They are a navy royal blue color. They have a zipper and pocket, which is perfect for errands and events. And then we just started our t-shirt sale. That will have our logo on it as well. They're comfy, lightweight, and breathable. So wear it, share it, and show your ACBVA pride.
Now, those
Want to give directly? You can donate anytime on our website, which is acbva.org/donate. If you have any questions about any of these fundraising sales or want to make an order, you can contact me, Teresa, at communications@acbva.org. Every purchase and every donation gets us closer to making this 2025 convention fun and entertaining. I believe, Deborah, you wanted to say something?
Well, I was just going to be excited about, I know that we're all going to be wearing that swag at the convention. Can you see how we're going to look with our t-shirts and carrying our beautiful ACBVA bags? I'm just so excited, and I hope that people order them early because they're going to go fast.
Yes. And I will make sure there are links in the show notes to this video on our website and how to order and who to contact and all the information that you need.
Yes,
Right.
I'm one of those people who will be interested in ordering those scents, of course.
Mhm. Well, we have wrapped up another wonderful Voices of Vision show. We're just excited for every listener and viewer to asking you to continue to use your voice and share your vision. Thanks, Roseanne, again for being our guest and our host,
Thank you.
host Maria Evangelista.
Thank you.
Teresa Breeden. We look forward to our next show, which is actually going to be live and with no edits, and it's going to air on August 27th. That's a Wednesday at 11 a.m.
And we will be looking forward to seeing you then.
Yes, bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
This has been the American Council of the Blind of Virginia's Voices of Vision. We hope you enjoyed the show. Music by Sam Lupica. Visit our website at acbva.org. Follow us on Facebook and subscribe with us on our YouTube channel. Email your story ideas to communications@acbva.org.